back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right.
Who likes good news? Everyone? Then good news, everyone!
What's going on, everyone? It's Nina Infinity. Welcome to my channel on this Friday. It's Good Friday. It's Good News Day, and I'm excited to be here to report some much needed good news because I know we could all really use it. I know I could. Every week, it seems like the world's going to hell in a handbasket. So it's good to have this show to come and unwind, start your weekend off on a positive note, and tell yourself that it's not all bad out there. There are still good things happening. There's still good people. There's still positivity. There's still inspiring stories. There's still cute animals and people rescuing cute animals, which we're gonna see a lot of today. So everything's good. I survived the hurricane on a personal note. We are good over here, thankfully. So far, so good. Hopefully my power will last through this show. But just so you guys know, just in case you don't know, I am located in Cancun, Mexico. So we just had a hurricane barreling towards us. It's right now near Merida. Prayers to those people. But it has been knocked down to like category 1 now, I believe, or cat 1 now. So thankfully it hasn't been too insane over here. Nothing like Delta. When I've been through Hurricane Delta when they had cat 4. That was a cat 4 when it hit down, and it was the touchdown of cat 4 hurricane is a little different than a cat 2. I feel like to some extent I've actually like lived through hurricanes that are like, well, not hurricanes, like tropical storms that are kind of like cat 2, but they're not really labeled as such. But you live through in a tropical area, you're going to get through crazy storms and stuff like that. Sometimes we had regular power outage here just because everybody was using their AC with no storm. So hopefully, like I said, the power will stay on and we can do the show. This is infinite hope after all. So let's hope for that. Only 10 inches of rain. You're a Vancouver girl. That's nothing. That's exactly what I tell myself. You know what's weird, Darren, is that the rain here is actually so nice because it's so hot that unlike Vancouver, even when you get the rain, it's like, you're like, yay, rain. Like, whereas in Vancouver, when you get the rain, you're like, hide me because it's so cold. Like, so when you get wet in Vancouver, it's just like, it's freezing. But here, you're like, it's kind of nice. It's kind of a weird situation. But then you like run to a place that has AC immediately, and then that's when you get cold. That's like, simulated Canadian experience. But thanks for being here tonight, everybody. Make sure you smash the like, share the stream, and as Darren has said in the pinned comment, we are live also on Rumble and as well as X. So if you're over there, make sure you smash the like and share the stream as well. Or if you're on X, just retweet. Let's get the word out. And Psychotic Mongoose is here, gifted 1 membership to a lucky recipient. So thank you for that, Psychotic Mongoose. Very cute little avatar. Shout out to all the good people out there, says John DeBoy. Yep, definitely shout out to the good people. And I saw Darren was mentioning the fact that during while we're on the hurricane topic as well, during the hurricane prep over here in Cancun, we had a lot of good people volunteering their time to go to Cancun beaches and protect the turtles, the baby turtles who have laid eggs. The mama turtles who've laid eggs for the baby turtles to hatch. They went to rescue the baby turtle. So here they are. These are some good humans over here rescuing the little tiny turtle eggs. They're just digging for the turtle eggs and putting them in this little thing so that they can rescue all the little sea turtles. Oh, it's so cute. Little turtle eggs. You gotta do what you gotta do to save the turtles. A lot of volunteers. It's lovely to see people doing good stuff. So there we go. I just wanted to share a little bit of that positivity going around over here. And 200 Watt Studios is here. Hello, thank you for the $2. Says hail, no pun intended, Nina. Hope you're safe. Thank you. Hi, thank you. I am safe. I'm alive. We survived last night. It was a little scary. It was a little scary at like 3 a.m. It was like, a lot of rain, a lot of thrashing around. But I was like, oh my God. It's just like one of those nights where you're like just curled up on the couch. You're like, oh, is the power going to go out? Like, what's going to happen? But it's, the power of storms and godliness. It's pretty cool. But let's start the show. We've got lots to talk about today. Of course, we started with the little turtle saving, but we have more, way more stuff. Let's start with some art news. I know I thought you thought I was going to say archaeology news, didn't you? Well, I'm not. I have subverted your expectations for the day. We're going to start with some art news, very weird art news. And I like it. So we're gonna talk about it because it's cool. Giant hand emerges from Wales' tallest tree. In the heart of Wales, the tallest tree, once majestic symbol of nature's grandeur, faced a grim fate, severely damaged by a storm. That's storms for you. It was slated for removal. But then an artist came along and saved it, gave it a new purpose, and carved this amazing hand reaching towards the sky. There's an interview here with the artist, and I'm going to watch that with you. Look at this picture. How cool is this picture? Very cool stuff. Here's the artist talking about this project.
Hi, I'm Simon O'Rourke. I'm the sculptor who carved the giant hand at Lake Vyrnwy. The giant hand at Vyrnwy is a sculpture that's approximately 50 foot tall. That includes the stump. The actual hand is about 8 foot from wrist to fingertip, and it's a 1 to 10 scale replica of my own hand. It was much easier to use my own hand as the reference because I had it with me all the time, funnily enough. Even though I actually carved it over 10 years ago now, I've been completely astounded by the response it's had through being shared more recently.
Crazy.
It was shared by a few people who had a few million followers, and that just made it go viral. Thankfully, my name was attached to it and people could actually trace it back to me. It gives me a chance to see how people are reacting to it. People just appreciating it, which is absolutely fantastic. As a sculptor, you want people to appreciate your work. You want people to feel something when they look at your work. To have people say, I would love to use this as the backdrop for my reception area and my business. I would love to use this image on an album cover. It's just, mind-blowing to me. We have this desire to have a connection with the earth. Our hands are the most obvious means of connecting with the earth by touching, feeling. And trees have this ancient kind of affinity with the earth. This particular tree, it got storm damaged and needed to be taken down, and it developed longitudinal splits which made it dangerous on the next footpath. The Forestry Commission, as they were back then, commissioned me to come and create something, and I submitted the concept of the tree's last attempt to reach for the sky.
It's such a
It took me 8
simple
days to
idea.
carve. They set up.
Like, it's such a simple idea, yet so beautifully conveyed. Like the story comes through.
Scaffold around it. You can see by some of these pictures that I'm,
Look at him,
dwarfed
dragging
in
it.
comparison to this tree. And it was such an honor to work on such an amazing tree.
Wow, that's beautiful. It's really interesting to me because there's so many things that you can look at this piece of art and think about, because like for me, when you look at it from, especially from this angle where he's like, where it's reaching up, it's like there's so many different ways that I think about it, because as he was saying, like, we are rooted to the earth, and there's this connection that we have with how trees are just so grounded and rooted, right? And so are we, but we're always also reaching for the sky. As rooted as we are, we're also reaching for the sky. We want to explore. Humanity wants to explore. Like, that's who we are. We're curious creatures. So it's a really, it kind of, touches on that note for me, where it's like this hand, this as above, so below kind of thing. Like, it's like the reflection of us just wanting to reach for the heavens, for God, for the universe, for whatever that is, the infinite. And I think that's a really beautiful kind of a work of art, really. Very simple idea, yet kind of profound in some ways. So there you go. Wanted to share that. That was cool, right? Very cool stuff. Magnum Norse just walked in here and dropped a 20. Wow, that is a very generous super chat. Thank you, Magnum Norse. Says, long time no speaky. I think the world is doing great despite people's reservations to say so. The extra CO2 in the atmosphere has actually increased greenery around the planet. Climate alarmists only want to control humans. Well, thank you, Magnum Norse, for this very green message that you just came to spread on this show, which was very aligned with the last story. And I agree with you. I think the Earth will survive, and part of the reason that I always share archaeology news and different things like that as well is to remind you that the Earth and humanity, no matter what happens, whether it's asteroids, whether it's like storms, hurricanes, whatever, usually we make it through somehow, and we're survivors. We'll make it. So I think that the planet especially will take care of itself. I mean, have you seen those plastics are evolving? They're like eating the harmful plastics inside the oceans. The plastics are evolving. It's kind of crazy. The bacteria around the plastics. I mean, there's so many things in nature that just constantly amaze me all the time. Thank you so much for that super chat. You are lovely. And look at this. We got a newbie over here. Hello, Adzi. Adzi80, hello. Says, this is the first Nina Infinity stream I'm seeing. I followed her on X for a while, though. Well, hello, and welcome to the Infinity channel. You are a very welcome sight, because I like seeing new people here all the time. It's really cool to see new people. So welcome. This is my positive show. This is where I talk about good news, and I try to focus on the positive things. No talking about politics or weird things like that. That's my Wednesday show. Here we talk about the good, like art and archaeology and good humans. You'll see, if you stick around, you'll see there's a lot more coming up. It's gonna be fun. Thank you for being here. 201 Studios for $2 says, hello, Simon. Hey, what? Governor? Blip Pip? Wow. Thank you. Grim said, give him a hand. I don't have a cricket sound. It's like, I was going to do like the little cricket chirp. Give him a hand. It's like one person clapping, like. Thank you, Grim. That's funny. That made me laugh. And the Beast is here. The Beast. Aloha, my friend. Hello from Hawaii, the Beast. Awesome, dude. Just gifted 5 memberships to the chat, as well as becoming a member again. I'm pretty sure you've been a member before. Thank you for renewing your memberships. You are very sweet, and being part of the Infinity family makes me really happy. I have a Hawaiian brethren. Hi. Thank you again for that. Very, very nice. Very nice to see you guys. DL, what's up? Member for 33 months. Unbelievable. Thank you so much. Says greetings, everyone. I hope y'all had a good 4th. Yeah, I hope you guys did have a good 4th. Thanks for bringing that up. I totally spaced out for a second, and all the chaos around the hurricane. I kind of forgot that you guys were out there celebrating over there in the United States. I looked a little bit to see if there was any positive stories, but I haven't seen any yet. So usually the news cycle is like a week. So next week, I'm sure we'll get some positive stories about the 4th. I have only seen negative ones so far. So I was like, you know what? We're not going to talk about that too much. So we're going to talk about maybe some good 4th of July stories next week when some more news drops. Shane G, keep it positive over here. Shane G. Oh, you're enjoying the positive vibes. Awesome stuff. There's way more to come. You know what? Speaking of which, let's go to the next story. Here comes a good human, someone who's dedicated their lives to being a good human. This is awesome. Awesome story. A lifetime of love. Single mother who fostered 40 children retires. That's this woman right here, 88-year-old Emma Patterson, and this is her story.
Finally tonight, America Strong, the amazing foster mom changing lives for decades.
For 88-year-old Emma Patterson, putting family first is a lifestyle, raising 4 children and 10 grandchildren. But over the decades, she's also opened her heart and her home in Montgomery County, Maryland, to nearly 40 foster children.
My birth children started bringing children home that the parents had more or less discarded. Some of the kids maybe didn't have coats or needed shoes. Some were just hungry. And my children would bring them home, and I would do the best I could.
Fostering as many as 9 kids at a time.
That's like me when I bring like stray cats home to my husband, and we're like, we need to take this in. Her kids were bringing his stray kids home, and she's like, you know what? Fine. We're just going to give them a home now.
Some starting at birth.
They were born drug-addicted babies. And that they couldn't let them go home with their parents. They stayed with me all their lives.
And doing all of this as a single mom.
The majority of the children were able to stay with me until they became adults and were able to go out in the world and start their own businesses and go to college.
Amazing.
And just have a good life.
Became productive members of society.
Decent human being that somebody wants them in our society.
Her generous spirit heavily influenced by her own grandmothers.
I saw both of my grandmothers always being generous, always helping somebody.
Granny.
That's what you're supposed to do.
After celebrating her last foster child's high school graduation, Emma is now retiring, recently honored by Montgomery County for her years of service to the children, offering support and love where it was needed most.
I cannot say that I have any regrets. This was something I just felt that I wanted to do, and I enjoyed doing every day. I felt good. It made me feel happy.
What an impact. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful human being making a difference in this world. It's really nice to see. Always nice to see good humans everywhere. Yay, good humans. We love good humans. And speaking of good humans, here's Yarn Witch, who's been a member for 15 months. Hi, Yarn Witch. Says, this stream is a breath of fresh air. Thank you. Well, thank you, Yarny. By the way, Yarny, wait, didn't you? Yarny has some yarns to sell. Hold on. I got to pull this up. I forgot. I forgot to pull up your little yarn that you're selling. Let me pull it up so everybody can see. She was making like 4th of July yarn. I think she has some requests for Canadian yarn. Why can't I see it? Yarny, are you a mod? Somebody needs, okay, there it is. I found it. Tomby shared this because Tomby's awesome. Let me share with you guys Yarny's little yarns. Stars and Stripes yarns here from Yarn Witch. She's making them. So if you guys are interested, go and check this out. If you're into knitting or you know someone who is, they might be interested. You can help out a fellow infinite hoper. Here is the link to that website. If you guys want to get that. Oh, Darren's already dropping it. Thanks, Darren. There you go. Darren's dropping it over on Rumble as well. Thank you. So if you guys want to support Yarn Witch, she's got some stuff going on. I love creativity. You guys know that. And she's doing it. She's doing it. So let's, you guys out there, if you know someone who likes knitting, I'm not a knitter myself. I know Carrie Smith is, so I tagged her on there. And I know she knows the knitting community, so maybe you'll get some sales from them. But yeah, so if you're into knitting, if you have a grandma or an aunt or someone who is, maybe they'd like that. Maybe they'd like that. There you go. Of course, man. Anytime, Yarny. Anytime. No worries. Okay. Next story. We've got more stories. And this story, this one's like, it's a little harrowing. You're like, oh my God. But thank God there's good humans there. Because this could have been a really tragic incident. But thank God for those good humans that were there to turn this situation around. Toddler saved from train tracks after falling seconds before it thundered past. You know what? Let's watch the video first, and then we can read the story. Watch the little kid. Oh my God. I can't watch this. He's so dumb. The little kid. Oh my God, he's so stupid. Why would you do that? Why do kids do these things? Why do kids do these things? Thank God for that good human. My God. Oh my God. Kids always giving me a heart attack. My goodness. And there's the train. Woo! Oh my God. My God. My God, that's devastating. Can you guys, I mean, can you appreciate? He just went there and like bent down. I was like, I'm going on the train. This is a heart-stopping moment. A toddler was saved by a hero commuter after falling onto a railway line seconds before a high-speed train thundered past. CCTV footage captured the dramatic near miss at Newark Northgate railway station in Nottinghamshire. No, not Nottinghamshire. Last month, the 36-second clip shows the 3-year-old boy walking behind 2 adults before running to the edge of the platform. He appears to lower himself over the edge before tumbling backwards into the track. I mean, I don't know what possessed that kid to want to just be like, you know what? I'm going on the tracks. A man who was with the children is seen sprinting across the platform while a hero bystander leaps into the line and lifts the boy to safety. Just 22 seconds later, the train speeds through the station without stopping. I think the fact that the train came through the station at speeds just seconds after emphasized just how awful the outcome could have been. The station customer service assistant, Olivia Timms, who saw the incident, thankfully everyone made it home safely that day, and I want to make sure that that happens every day. The footage of the three such incidents was released by London Northeastern Railway liner as part of the Rail Safety Week. And in a second incident, passengers are seen leaving a train when a child falls through a gap between the train and the platform next to the station guard. A crowd gathers as the guard desperately pulls the young passenger to safety. So that's another video that they released, which I haven't seen yet. Already this year, 8 safety incidents involving children have been recorded at the liner stations. My goodness, put a leash on those kids. My goodness. This is why those people have those leashes on those kids. Because that's next level. That's crazy. Thank God that those good people were there, but those kids need to learn. You don't go on the train track. Grimm's got it all with the jokes today. Kid was training his immune system to fight high-speed locomotives. Damn. Grimm's on it today. My goodness. Those kids giving me a heart attack. This is just Darwinism in action. Well, he was saved. I don't think I don't think that was the case. He totally wanted to go on there. He was like, I'm going, and I don't think you could stop me. I'm doing it. That was like a little Bart Simpson. Holy moly, low watermark is here. What's up, buddy? 20 memberships gifted by low watermark. Appreciate you, sir. Thank you so very much. That is so incredibly generous. My heart to low watermark. You are awesome. Thank you, man. That's so generous. If you received a gifted membership, you can thank low watermark for being so generous. Thank you so much. On a more positive train story, here's a more positive and weird and quirky. And honestly, this is such a random story that I was like, you know what? It's going in the show. It's going in the show because it's random. And I like random, weird, good news. Boston trains now have googly eyes thanks to community rally. Because, googly eyes make everything better, guys. I mean, they do. I mean, let's be realistic. What have you ever seen googly eyes on that has not made you smile? Every time I see googly eyes on anything, it kind of, at least on the inside, it makes you crack a smile because it's just funny. It's a funny thing to do. So apparently Boston decided that they're going to put some googly eyes on the trains because some people wanted it. And so the story goes that the Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority has adorned 5 of its trains with giant googly eyes thanks to a successful community petition. So these people came out here and they were like, give us googly eyes, give us googly eyes. That's basically what they did. They were like, we want googly eyes. We want googly eyes. And it happened. So here's that story.
Next time you take the T, your train might be giving you the side eye. Yes, take a look. The MBTA decided to lighten the mood on your daily commute and installed googly eyes on some of their trains. 5 trains across the Green Line and commuter rail now get to show off some personality. And the T says their goal is to brighten someone's day. A community-led petition launched a few months ago actually pushed to add googly eyes to the MBTA trains until all the slow zones are lifted.
I guess I get it. They want to kind of balance out the frustration.
Sure.
That's great. That's great. We give us googly eyes. Where do we want it? On trains. When do we want it? Now. Oh, it's like the best news ever. Give us googly eyes. God, I love it. I love this kind of stuff. Anakin's burnt wiener. Thank you for $1.99. Says the little kid thought he was going to be Superman. Well, wouldn't he be jumping off a building if he was going to do that? I don't know. Is there a train superhero? I don't know if he was he was pretending to be Superman or not. Maybe he wanted to see if he can stop the train. Is that what you're saying? That's like Spider-Man, though. Spider-Man did that a bunch of times. That would be a better protest than some lately. We want googly eyes. I feel like googly eyes are like, we should put that stuff in more places. It's great. Googly eyes are funny. All right, let's get into some really cute animal rescue stories. We got to get into some of these animal rescue stories. You guys remember last week we talked about a story about a little raccoon. Little raccoon was choking, and a bunch of friends saved the little raccoon from choking. And this week, there's another rescue raccoon story. Raccoon rescue story. And it's so cute. It's about a little baby raccoon. Here we go. Man rescues baby raccoon swimming in circles in the lake. There's the tiny little raccoon. He has the story here. We're gonna listen to his story.
The story about how this baby raccoon ended up on my boat. So we were sitting on the porch and we noticed something swimming in circles across the lake.
He's swimming.
And sure enough, we pull up to it and there was this baby raccoon right here. He was struggling. He was just about to give out. He couldn't see where he was going. So we get him in the boat and you can just tell how weak he is. He was struggling to stay above water.
Oh, he was
okay, buddy.
stuck.
He starts climbing around. Oh, watch the leather. And he eventually climbs up on the pole and he's hanging on. Got some cool pictures of that. And yeah, he was just loving it. And yeah, he waves at the camera right here.
Oh, he's like, you rescued me, man.
We get him back to the dock and he doesn't want to come off the pole. So off camera, we grab a little towel and grab onto him and get him off the pole.
Oh, he's all messed up.
Bring him up on the dock and we don't know how he ended up in the water, but he was not going to make it much longer out there.
Oh, he saved him.
So we let him play around in the yard a little bit and he growls a few times and also he's doing that little cry that you can hear. I think it's him calling for his mom.
He's all messed up. He's been swimming for so long and he's so weak. He can barely walk, the poor thing.
So he ends up hiding underneath of our dock and he stays there for 2 nights in a row waiting on his mom to come and find him. So we decide that we needed to do something because he wasn't eating. He was just staying in one spot, latched on to our dock.
Little raccoon.
So I talked to one of my friends that takes in animals, and they decided that they were up for the challenge to take him in and
Thank God.
try to raise him up. So I let them come and get him.
Oh, yeah. And so they came and got him, and then they contacted the rescue. The local wildlife rehabilitation center was contacted, and then taking the raccoon into care. So they came and got him. So now he's with the wildlife people. The staff at the center reassured Ryan that noting the raccoon was just very scared, but in good hands. They promised to do everything possible to help the little guy regain his strength and confidence with the ultimate goal of returning him to the wild where he belongs. Oh, what a good story, you guys. He rescued the little raccoon. It's so cute. Oh, poor thing. That poor thing. That was like literally exactly pretty much like the sound that cat was making that I rescued, because they just like run around like just crying for their mom. It's like the saddest sound you've ever heard. You're like, oh, you poor thing. Oh, it's so sad. So cute. But he was saved, though. He's a lucky raccoon because he got saved by that good human. He's a good human. That's right. Good humans. So at the end, it was a good story. I know, poor little trash panda. He's so cute. He was like drunk. Abe is here. Thanks for being a member for 10 months. As looks like I'm gonna be stuck in a hospital till next week, folks. So send some infinite hope, please. Oh my gosh, Abe. Everybody send good vibes to Abe. Sending you good vibes, bro. I don't know what's going on, but I hope you get better. I hope whatever it is passes with minimal pain and sorrow, and I hope that you get well. I understand it can be really difficult. I was dealing with some health issues last couple of days too. I was feeling really down a few days ago, and I was so sad that I like asked Twitter for some help, and I was like, please send me some funny gifts and stuff. So I hope go and look at that thread, because that was a really good thread. A lot of good funny stuff on there. But obviously you're in my thoughts. I'm gonna pray for you, buddy. You keep us updated, okay, Abe? You keep us updated, bud. Thanks for letting us know. I'll be thinking about you. The fart squirrel for $1.99 says raccoons are noisy as hell. They are. They can be. They can be, definitely. Doc Brewskis here says hashtag free Shane Davis. Okay, let's talk about this for a moment. Now, I don't usually cover this kind of news on Infinite Hope, but there is an Infinite Hope twist that I'm going to put on it. So let's just understand that YouTube can be a fickle thing. Okay, being on YouTube as a content creator can be very frustrating sometimes, because some things happen and it's not in your control. Like the way I got a strike for showing cute animal videos for you guys. That was just a strike. That was not that big of a deal in the grand scheme of things. But last night, my friend Shane Davis, his channel is called Talking and Drawing with Shane Davis. His channel was just deleted, gone, just like that. It's gone, everything. And I believe it was a false flagging incident. As far as I know, that's what he thinks has happened. I don't know why it's happened. Who knows why it's happened, but it's happened. And so I'm going to put out into the universe and to you guys to go and retweet Shane Davis's or Anna's, that Star Wars Girls tweets about what's going on, because that way people can get like YouTube's attention. YouTube is more likely to look into this kind of stuff if people make noise. So go and make some noise. Hashtag whatever you retweet or whatever. Hashtag it free Shane Davis at YouTube, at Team YouTube, at YouTube creators, and just make sure that they know. That's all we can do. But then again, other people have gotten their channels back before if people have gone out there in mass and just retweeted it and added people. The last update that I know is seems to be definitely a mistake, because he's tweeted this out because it says, oopsies. This one is the correct. It says Team YouTube. See, these are the guys that he's retweeted. Says my appeal has been denied. My stream was flagged for supposedly nudity and sexual content, but the video that triggered is available on YouTube. and versions of it have been played by many YouTubers as well. And obviously, there's no nudity going on. So please make sure this is. I'm gonna retweet it for now. Then I'll go make it like a little a quote tweet thing. YouTube has responded saying we're going to pass this along for another look. It might take a couple of days until we have an update, but we'll let you know when we have one. I feel like that's a really unfair thing to say from YouTube because like he obviously didn't break the rules. So it's just really weird. So just go and apply the pressure, guys. If you apply the pressure, I'm sure YouTube will, reverse that decision. Thanks for reminding me about that, Doc Ruski. Prayers for Shane's channel. Hopefully he'll get it back. I think he will. Honestly, I really do. I think when this kind of stuff happens, usually YouTube is like, they fix it. It'll take a minute, but they usually do fix it. Unless it's like something egregious, which I really don't think is what happened with Shane's channel. But I have hope. I'm infinite hope, girl. So Yarn Witch is like, we're on it. You're welcome. You're welcome, Doc Brewski. I think it's unfair. I mean, it's not cool. It's not cool, but I do think it's going to come back. I do think it's going to come back. They usually fix this kind of stuff, and it might take a minute, but hey, it is what it is. That's why it's good to have Rumble. That's why it's good to be streaming on X. That's why it's good to have multiple platforms. If you are a content creator out there, do not put your eggs in one basket. I can tell you that much. You never know. You never know. But let's move on to the next story. We got more animal rescue stories. And this one, I got to tell you, the reason of it pissed me off, like I was like, who would do this? But thankfully, there's good people out there that spotted this situation and corrected it. But it doesn't make me any less mad about the people who actually did this. I was like, I hate you all. But still, there's still good people. We're balancing things out. Deputies rescue 8 abandoned puppies, barely clinging to life in 100-degree Texas heat. There's the puppers. There's the beautiful woman who rescued the puppers. I mean, this story had me yelling because I was like, who would do this? Who would abandon a bunch of puppies in the heat? How cruel. Good humans right here rescued the puppies. Here we go.
A Good Samaritan took action after finding a litter of puppies abandoned in a container here in this field along Meta Vista Lane in Crowley this week. Those 8 puppies were barely clinging to life in triple-digit heat. It's a happy ending for this litter of puppies. But the story could have been much different.
I don't know how long they were out, I guess in a day or two.
Tarrant County Sheriff's Deputy Colin Stevenson raced to the call of puppies abandoned in this crate.
Who would do this?
It's kind of sad, thinking like how someone just drops off puppies. There's a lot of different resources you can use to give them to shelter.
Them to a shelter.
I'm a huge animal lover.
Deputy Stevenson called Deputy Haley Drew, who has 2 dogs, including this 235-pound Irish wolf.
Look at this dog. This chick, she's awesome. Look at this dog. That's amazing. That's her own dog. Look how big that dog is. Wow.
Pound.
Of course, I immediately went to his call to help out. And yeah, there were just a bunch of puppies with no water in a field.
The 2 deputies immediately gave the puppies water and put them in the AC.
It's important to call us immediately because we don't know how long the dog has been out there or the dogs have been out there. It could be days. They could be on the verge of dying.
I'm actually going to adopt one. It's kind of cool. It's kind of like full circle. Thank God the guy called in and was saying there's dogs out here, and now hopefully we can get the other 7 or 8 that are in there adopted out.
They all look much cleaner and much healthier. And
Fort Worth Animal Care and Control is currently looking for foster homes for these puppies, believed to be 6-week-old Shepherd Border Collie mixes, who now have a second chance at life. it is a felony to abandon an animal in Texas. The penalty is up to 2 years in jail and a $10,000 fine.
I hope
in
those
Tarrant County,
people
Dawn
get
White,
busted.
CBS News, Texas.
Because that should be a crime. You can't abandon puppies like that. That's crazy talk. Why don't you just take them to a shelter? Oh, thank God. Thank God they got rescued because of those good humans and a good Samaritan who called them. I'm going to call out someone in the chat, though, because they said something really mean about that lady. Hold on. Gundam Zig over on Rumble. This is to you. I'm not even going to read your comment, but wrong show, bro. And also, I mean, as funny as that is, still, you stop it. You stop it. Hold on.
Stop it. Get some help.
That was the Gundam Zig over on Rumble. You stop it. Okay. Maybe it was a little funny. Oh, there he is. It took me forever to find you. It was like so annoying. Fix your name. Uh, 201 Studios for $2 says, talk about nice puppies, that reporter. Damn. 201 Studios. Hold on.
That's what she said?
The duck goes quack quack for 2 says the duck goes quack quack has returned. Hello. Did you like my evil laugh? That was my Russell's evil laugh. I mean, I saw that coming and I was like, oh my God, that's funny. Because I was laughing that in my head, that same laugh was happening. And I guess that it just came out. Well, I'm glad that we were able to get that sorted. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. You guys don't know. Did Mr. Infinity walk in to check on your evil plans? Keely Chow, member for 18 months, as Dawn White has some nice puppies. Hello, nurse. And then with a bunch of duck. Who is Dawn White? I don't know who Dawn White is. Who's Dawn White? She seems like she's I don't know. She's like a reporter or something. She's a fitness enthusiast. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, can't highlight that one, Mr. Cracked Pipe. Says I couldn't get past the reporter's chest area for $2. Thank you, but I can't highlight that. That's inappropriate. Inappropriate. Okay, let's take it to a wholesome place again, guys. Like, let's just wheel it back. Let's just, like a fish. You want to feel it? Just rein it back, guys. Rein it back. But calm down. Calm down. We've got a really cute fish story. I know. Like what? A fish story? There's stories about fishes? How can there be a story about a fish and it'd be cute? Because I mean, fishes are weird, right? I mean, they kind of are, right? And they tell you fishes don't have, long memories. Apparently, that's a lie. like, because if you watch this story, which you're going to watch the story, and I can tell you, this is the most amazing fish story I've ever heard. I was like, wait, what? Here we go. Minnesota woman and her sunfish friend celebrate 9 summers together. This lady has been friends with the sunfish for 9 years. It's kind of an incredible story. Here we go. Years. That's a long time.
Minnesotans by the carloads will be headed to the lake this week for the 4th of July. 4 years ago, we introduced you to a woman who's already there. Holly Jorgensen formed a special relationship with, of all things, a fish. Tonight we have an update, but first, Boyd Hooper shares the story of Holly and Greenie.
Most of our encounters with sunfish come at the end of a line.
Digging for worms for a treat for Greenie.
Holly Jorgensen has
Greenie.
encounters of another kind.
There he is. Hi, sweetie.
Holly wasn't looking for a pal when she first locked eyes with the green sunfish.
Hey, Greenie.
Just off her dock.
But he looked at me like I've never had a fish look at me.
From fish eyes
Can you jump?
came a friendship.
There you go.
That's so weird.
Seem like a special fish. You saw that. He just acts different from other fish. There you go.
Even before Holly began serving snacks, Greenie would be waiting at the dock.
Why he in particular
That's so
recognizes
weird.
me and looks at me the way he does and follows me around, I don't know.
It's incredible.
Wonderful.
He
Waiting
remembers them.
too after ice out for 5 straight years.
And I go, wow, he made it through another winter.
Wow.
Greenie isn't alone in Holly's lake,
See, they're all getting friendly now.
but
He's
is
strong.
the only fish we saw that appeared to relish a chin rub.
Yeah. Hi, sweetie.
Holly asked that we not divulge the location of her lake for obvious reasons.
Actually, last Friday night, he showed up and he had a hook in his mouth. And my heart just sank. And I just very, very carefully backed it out and put him back in the water and went, whoa. And then we were both relieved.
Poor thing.
When Holly swims to the other side of the lake, Greenie's been known to tag along.
Here he is.
My God,
People
she
complain
swims
about,
with
you
it.
know, no entertainment, no movies, no bars, no restaurants. I could care less. You know,
Oh,
got
it's like
this
Ariel and Flounder.
better.
So enamored,
Cool.
Holly wrote Greenie a poem.
To have a friend who's not like me is to swim in the sky and fly in the sea.
She titled her poem
Oh,
Diversity.
It's
What a
in
pretty
someone else's
poem.
world.
Sunfish remain a nice catch.
Yeah, I'm petting them.
But in the most stressful of years, Greenie gives Holly Jorgensen
Because you're the boss, aren't you?
her release.
You're the boss.
Boyd Hooper, Carol 11 News.
Aw,
somewhere
I love
in
that
Minnesota.
story.
4 years after that story first aired this spring, just after ice out, Greenie once again returned to Holly's dock.
Yay.
Here's my boy.
There's Greenie.
I'm so happy to see you. Yes, I am.
Hi,
This now
Greenie.
marks the 9th summer Holly and Greenie will spend together. Holly's currently writing a book about their adventures. She's titled it Greenie and the Girl, an enchanted fish memoir for all generations. To learn more, you'll find a link to Holly's blog
Write a book.
at
That's really
carol11.com.
cute. That's
That is
really
just an amazing
cute.
story.
I love that. That was a really good story. That was a. This is why I love this show, because it's just so cute. Like, I mean, you find the cutest stories. It's really cute. There's Brandon over on Twitter, Twix, says, love this content, brings the warm and fuzzies. We all need it, don't we? I feel like we need it. That's why I've been doing it for so long. At least once a week, we got to talk about the good stuff, Brandon. So welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We got Russell Hall is my hero with $1.99. Says, I agree with Mr. Crackpipe and his comment. That's great. I'm so glad you're finding friends here. 200 Watt Studios for $2 says, like the incredible Mr. Limpet. I don't know who that is. Incredible Mr. Limpet. What's that? Oh, it's like that little fish movie. This is old. No, I don't think I've ever seen this before. Hold on, let me share my screen so everybody knows what we're talking about. This is the Incredible Mr. Limpet. I've never seen this. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Is it good? Is it fun? Maybe I should watch it. It's a little movie about a man and a fish. Maybe I will watch it one of these days. Thanks, 200 Watt Studios. Russell Hall for 2 says, look up Yoriko the Kobudai. Okay. Russell, this better not be prawn. Yoriko the Kobudai. Yoriko. I totally spelled that wrong. Oh, it's like some weird fish. And this dude is kissing it. He's his friend. Aww. Hold on. Maybe Russell's not leading us astray. Look it. He's friends with it. How a scuba diver found a good friend. I think I may have covered the story like a long time ago. That's really cute. He's friends with it. I love that. More fish stories. Look at that. Russell knowing a fish story. See, expectations subverted from Russell Hall. Like, you think he's like really like, you think he's like rough around the edges. Russell can be really rough around the edges, but he's got a big heart. Russell's got a big heart. That's why he comes here every week, because he wants to like feed the good wolf. He just can't. His nature is to like go to the bad wolf, but he really wants to feed the good wolf. That's why he's here. Russell keeps us on our toes. He does. He does. He does. He's saying more than friends. Oh, Russell. Oh, Russell, stop trying to like tell us weird things that you think is happening. We all know that you like good human stories. That's why you told me about that. Speaking of good humans, we're going to talk about the highlighted story for the day. Oh my God, I love the story so much because it is about a man we've talked about before on the show. We've talked about him several times because he's a good human. He does good human things. And he's got a channel where he does those good human things. A man who mows lawns for free saved a cat sanctuary from shutting down. That is this dude right here. From SB Boeing. I believe his name is Spencer. He's awesome. Yes, Spencer. There he is. I'm sub to his channel. We've covered stories he's done before, stuff that he's done for the people, like the content that he does. He goes around, he mows lawns for old people and veterans and people who can't take care of their own lawns. Like, he goes and does that, and he's a really good dude. And this is that story. I mean, this is a really incredible thing that he did. So here we go.
One man has found quite the following on social media. Spencer from SB Mowing finds overgrown lawns and properties all around the country and then documents himself cleaning them up for free. While recording in Texas recently, he came across an
Good
injured
guy.
cat. So he stepped in to help out. And in the end, helped save a whole lot more. Madeline Salinas with our sister station in Corpus
butterfly
Christi
effect.
has the story.
I put a post out on Facebook asking people, hey, if you
There
have an
he is.
overgrown lawn and you're in Corpus Christi, let me know. And I got a bunch of responses.
While filming himself mowing a lawn in Corpus Christi one week, Spencer from popular YouTube and TikTok channel SB Mowing came across an injured cat.
I saw her just laying there, and she was letting me pet her and everything. It wasn't moving. But,
Poor kitty.
I think she's got a wound kind of underneath her leg. I'm not really sure what happened, but it seems like she's kind of hurting, so I'm not really sure what to do.
He called multiple shelters and rescues.
You did the right
Edgar
thing,
and Ivy's
Spencer.
cat sanctuary was the only place that could help.
He was holding the cat in a box. I kind of was looking at the cat, and the cat's leg was very swollen. The abscess was pretty bad, and
Poor thing.
He was kind of weak and in rough shape.
Staff there cared for the cat, who Spencer later named SB. Grateful for their work, Spencer decided to start a GoFundMe to help the cat sanctuary.
He said, maybe I can get you $10,000 or something. And I went, that would be life-changing.
Life-changing because Beal was on the verge of closing the
$10,000.
sanctuary.
We've been doing this for 4 years, and every week, we just fight to make payroll.
Yeah, keep in mind, guys, he said, like, maybe I could raise you like 10 grand or something. Like, maybe I could do that.
And to give the cats everything they need.
Spencer posted the video to his platforms, linking to the GoFundMe he made. In less than a week, his followers raised nearly $140,000 for the sanctuary. That number continues to grow. But that's not all. Just a day after the video was posted, 4 Amazon trucks loaded with donations showed up to Edgar and Ivy's.
I just feel like it was a miracle. And it makes me emotional to think that so many people could care about us and about this cat and what we're doing.
We all
Whether it was God or whether it was just random chance that put this together, something kind of put this together, and it just worked out so well.
He's such a good human.
Kindness there just keeps building. That was Madeline Salina reporting.
Yeah, that was a butterfly effect, people. This is what I talk about when I say you should be kind to one another. Because kindness goes a long way, and you never know. You never know what you can set off and do. The GoFundMe is still doing it, and so far, I believe it is at $188,000 now. $188,535 is where it's at now. Thanks to SB Mowing and Spencer from there. Obviously, you guys should check out SB Mowing as well. I did put the links in the description, and he's got an Instagram and TikTok as well. I'm not much of a TikToker, but he does have TikTok, and there's an Instagram link in the description. So you guys, if you want to give Spencer some love, go and make a comment. Say Nina Infinity sent me here from Infinite Hope. You were on there. Thanks for being a good human. Always leave a like and comment on videos and stuff like that you like, because it really helps. It really helps people. But there you go. Good for him. You never know, you know? And speaking of which, speaking of never knowing, Charlene brought this to my attention this morning. It says, would it be okay if to share this GoFundMe on Infinite Hope for Jim and Jim and Jean, the lovely couple that Ben et al. From Flawless Cleaning are helping. They've got a goal to help Jim and Jean in a truly immense way. #GoodHumans. And so, yes, absolutely, we can talk about this. And apparently there's another kind of like website, or I should say channel, that does similar things as to SB Mowing. And there's this video here. So they made a GoFundMe for this guy because he went through a hard time. I believe his roof caved in. Let me go to this thing here. A lot of ads on this video. Hang on. I'm gonna get rid of the ads. Okay, so this is, you know what's weird is I think I actually watched this video like before I found out about this. GoFundMe. I think I've seen this video. So they're trying to raise money for that right now. Let me go to the video where they talk about his story. So this is Jim. Jim's roof's collapsed when we started his garden rescue.
I'm all right. Well, I'm not right, but I'm all right.
There he is.
They'll let me out there.
We're not going to watch this
Thank
whole
you
thing.
enough.
But they found out his roof is gone. And they're trying to help him.
Full on, but
there's
great
a good
start.
human.
I think it's now watertight, so then we've got to put the final layer on the roof or something. I'm not going to talk technical to you because it's pointless.
So
But it's
there
going really
you
well,
go.
and yeah, we're just starting to clear the
I don't
driveway
want to
a
watch
bit.
the whole thing because it's his video and his content. So. But yeah, he's helping the guy, and obviously they're trying to raise money for the roof. So I'm gonna put that GoFundMe in the chat right now. So if you guys are interested and you want to help this man collect money for this roof, go for it. Go for it. Give him a $1. You know, you never know. You know, like even if you're like, you know what, I can't afford to give a lot. You know, even if you give $1, if 100 of you give $1, that's $100. So you never know. Everything adds up, and then you'll be part of it. So it's a good little story. Hopefully they'll get there. It looks like they'll get there because I mean I looked at it this morning and it was like it had just started, and now it's at 14,473. So hopefully they'll get there. Get this man a roof. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's get him a roof. All right. We got some more animal rescue stories, but before we go there, let me get these 2 super chats that came in. DL, thank you for the $1.99. Says, Nina, are you going to be playing games on your channel? Yes, I'm deciding what game I'm going to play next, but I haven't decided yet. So I'll pick something and I'll start playing. I haven't been feeling too good recently. The duck goes quack quack. Thank you for the $5, aka Russell Hall. Says fun fact about Kobudai, they all started female. When one grows large enough, it changes to a male and fights the other dominant male in its territory. Wow, that's cool. I didn't know that. Let's see here. Thanks for the information, Russell. Okay, so there's more animal rescue stories. Here is another one, kind of incredible. Over 100 stranded dolphins rescued off Massachusetts coast. That is really sad. It's a really sad sight to see all these beached dolphins. But obviously there are good humans out there doing good things. So here we go.
Here are just a few of the 125 dolphins that got stuck Friday after the tide dropped, struggling in shallow water. With time running out, a massive response. Volunteers armed with life jackets diving in to help, surrounding each dolphin, herding them out to deeper water. Others using boats to bring them out, and some doing triage, dousing the dolphins with buckets filled with water, and even using wet bed sheets to keep them cool. More than 100 dolphins were saved. The International Fund for Animal Welfare is leading the rescue effort.
This event of this size is actually fairly unusual. So this is our largest stranding event on record in our organization's history of 26 years.
Wow.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories.
Thanks for giving us that information. NBC, which is really rare for you to be doing good stuff. So, yay. This next bit of news is funny. It's not really news. It's just something that happened online. And I'm going to tell you right now, I would have fallen for it too. I have no idea what the heck is going on. I was like, what is going on over here? I don't know how this is going to end up good, but it's freaking funny. So here we go. We're going to talk about oh my God, this is so dumb. Women freaked out by human hair muffler learned hilarious truth. We're going to watch this. Here we go.
Whoa. Like, holy shit. I don't know what that would be from. That
Oh my God. Wait. Let's restart that because I have to tell you what it said on there. It's too small for you guys to see that. Oh, it says we felt sick when she started pulling this one out of the muffler. Okay, so like we decided that we should call the police. This was so creepy.
Holy shit.
My aunt called me over because she was freaked out about what she was pulling
From a whole decomposed animal. What is that? Here, turn that over. It's like, what? This is human hair, Kimberly. Does it look like human
They're
hair?
like, this
I'm
is
really
human
scared.
hair.
Seriously. It feels like it could be. Is there
It
more
feels
to
like it could be, she says. They're like freaking out. I'd be freaking out. I watch way too much murder mystery to be like, oh my God, holy shit. I'd be freaking out.
I just don't know what animal that would be. The only thing I can think of is
I don't know what
some
animal that is.
cat that would match that, but
I don't even feel any extremities.
I wish we knew.
I don't feel any
I
extremities.
wish, but see, you can't take that apart because it's all full.
What is that attached to?
That's a muffler.
Attached
Doesn't
to. I
that
don't know
attach
anything
like
to.
it's a muffler?
Like, is there something that it could have went in and then?
My God.
You sure you're not just pulling out the muffler? Really? Why would this be in the muffler? Because that's what all mufflers have.
Are you serious?
Are you kidding with me right now? No. Oh shit. So okay, if you start your car, it'll be really loud.
Wait a minute.
Don't start it while I'm here. Get on your phone and Google what's the muffler made of.
The boy knew. This is boys.
This is a great video. I got all that. Wait, if that's true.
Oh my God, that's so funny. There's people have called the cops. It says it was like the thing that was circled was like couple call the cops because they could have like seen it. So if you didn't get what was going on, apparently mufflers have hair in the muffler. It is a thing that mufflers have so that they can stuff out the noise like that like that's the noise stopper. It's like the muffler hair. So all the mufflers apparently have muffler hair. So that kid knows, like, are you sure it's just not just muffler hair? And like the chick is like, wait, what? Well, apparently mufflers have hair. And so those women found that out, like I did, because I was like, oh my God, there's been a murder. But no, it's just muffler hair. Girl, me too. I was like, what? I was like, how is this going to be a good story? Like, there's going to be a dead animal in there or something. And now she needs a new muffler. That's right, because she wrecked her own muffler. That's kind of funny. I mean, that's what happens when you're ignorant, right? See, yeah, you learned something new. You learned stuff on Infinite Hope too. I learned something too. I was like, wait, what? There you go. The more you know. The more you know. We learned stuff about mufflers. Okay, I think we're coming close to closing out the show here. I got a couple more videos for you. We can watch these and then that's it. Here we go. This one's cute and funny. It says, I laughed myself to tears. Cat keeps owners awake with fan. This is funny. Do you guys see what he's doing? Let's see if I can zoom in. No. Where the... Hold on. Let's see if I can. There we go. So that this cat, he's like touching this. And the caption is, "This is why we don't sleep in our house, because the cat knows what it's doing." The cat knows what it's doing. So this is some of the comments on here. It says, he knows exactly what he's doing, one person remarked. Another user wrote, I laughed myself to tears. What a troublemaker. He's just getting his nails done, which is clearly exactly what's going on. Cat was just getting its nails done. He's a little, yeah, he's just like going like this to the fan and making noise over and over. Let me see. Does it show better if I go to like actually Instagram and watch this? I don't know if it will. No, that's TikTok. This is, there it is. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, she has other ones. She has other ones where the cat's like doing that to the fan. Oh, here it is. Hold on. I got one. I think it does make it a little bit bigger if you go to TikTok. Did it? It's just so funny. Cats are so weird. Cats are so weird. He's getting his nails done, guys. He's just getting his nails done. He's like that cat, you know, the cat meme with a, but he's doing it like on the fan. Thanks, DJ. DJ Cat Scratch Fever. Oh, that's funny. Maybe he's practicing his DJing. Maybe that's what he's doing. He's practicing his DJing. Okay, there's another really cute video, which we're going to close this show out on, basically. This is adorable. I love this. It says, viewers are in awe of this goat. Viewers are in awe of how this goat dad helps his disabled daughter. Oh my God. If more people need to be like this goat dad, have some empathy. This goat's amazing. Let's go. Oh, look how cute he is. He's helping. Should probably shut off the music. It's totally going to get claimed. But look at. Oh, he's helping. How cute. He's helping. He's helping. Oh, he's helping the little daughter. She's disabled. That's so cute. He's a good dad. He's going to his daughter's bedroom to wake her up in the mornings, and then he walks her back at nights. And he always lets his daughter and the little goat like I guess his goat
you know how
wife
much I love you.
eat food first. Here he is checking on his daughter when there's an unfamiliar noise in the barnyard. There he is letting his wife and daughter eat first. He's like, I'll let you guys eat first. And then he's helping his daughter again. That's the cutest. That's the cutest. I mean, that's so sweet. If only more people could be like this goat. Who's, by the way, his name is Marilyn. And it says, here's his story. Let's read it. Let's read it. Because it's a cute little story about this gentle goat. This little gentle goat. Videos of a gentle goat father have captured the hearts of viewers around the globe. Marilyn, a dedicated and loving father, has become a viral sensation for his tender care and support of his disabled daughter, Lolly. Marilyn's story is touching people everywhere because it showcases the pure and unselfish love that transcends species. Unlike the typical energetic and mischievous goats we often see, Marilyn is known for his calm and nurturing demeanor. His gentle nature is especially evident in the way he interacts with his daughter, who has a disability that affects her mobility. Marilyn's story is not just about a goat and his daughter. It's about the universal themes of love, support, and resilience. It's a reminder that even in the animal kingdom, the bonds of family and the acts of caring for one another are deeply ingrained. Yes, his name is Marilyn, like the wizard. Like the wizard. They're like basically like dogs if they treat like pets. It's true. It's true. What's up, hiker emoji over on Rumble? What's up? Good to see you. Don't get goated. If you guys goat me, I don't know. That's like greatest of all time. How sweet though, right? What a cute story. I loved it. I love stories that teach you about empathy and kindness, even in other species. So it's great. It's great. Okay. I believe that is pretty much it, you guys. That is the show. Thank you so much for watching today. You guys have been fantastic, as always, in the chat. It is lovely to see all of you. And I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. It's going to be an interesting weekend here. I believe that the hurricane is basically gone. So should be good here. Should be good here. Hopefully, the power will last throughout the day and everything will be good over here. But again, thank you. Thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging out with me every Friday. And special thanks to those of you who super chatted, became a member, gifted memberships, all that good stuff. Low Watermark gifted 20 memberships earlier. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. Thank you for supporting the channel in the way that you do. It makes it possible for me to do this show. And as always, remember to practice kindness and empathy, even for yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to one another. Remember, there's still good stuff going on out there. Don't always focus on the negative. Silver linings, people. And have hope. Have infinite hope. And if you don't, that's okay. I'll have it for you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye, everyone.